Let me say this at first, all right? Let me tell you guys this, all right? Now, Mark Cuban, I have a lot of respect for as an owner, okay? Uh, Players, past and present, have all said that they enjoyed or do enjoy playing for the organization, playing under him. He doesn't treat players just as well paid servants. Uh, he's not just interested in the business aspect of the team or organization. He actually does care about winning. Um, he's a very competitive man. He's probably the man who helped to motivate Michael Jordan to become an owner. I remember a story years ago when Michael Jordan was still a retired player after the Wizards years, and Mark Cuban made some crack about Jordan being the poorest man in the room because he was playing basketball pickup game with a bunch of owners. And soon after that, Michael Jordan purchased a team with the Hornets, or the Bobcats at the time. So Mark Cuban is a very colorful person, a colorful personality, but uh, on this instance with Russell Westbrook, man, I don't know why he's so stubborn with this. He insists that, when asked about who are the top contenders for MVP, he said James Harden, LeBron James, and I believe Kawhi Leonard. But he doesn't include Russell Westbrook. Now, I remember him saying this before. This was toward the very beginning of the season. And he was saying that Russell Westbrook, in his eyes, is not a superstar because he's never individually led his team to 50 wins and playoff victories. And on this one, I don't get that. I mean, a superstar, I don't care how great a player is individually, if he's playing with any type of talent whatsoever, then they only can go but so far. Now, this is the thing he said about Dirk. Dirk never played with another superstar. And I hear that a lot with Hakeem Olajuwon. That might be true. Okay. Though Dirk did play with Steve Nash for some years. That might be true. It wasn't another superstar. But he played with a team and a roster that was very talented and made up of a bunch of solid role players and solid near all-star caliber players. That's the same thing I used to say with Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, a lot of people say, oh, well, he played with a washed-up Clyde Drexler. Oh, really? He was a washed-up Clyde Drexler, averaging in the 1995 finals something like, what was it, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. That's washed up. Robert Horry averaging a double-double, a strong double-double, like 17-10 with 2 or 3 blocks per game. I mean, sometimes people act like these guys did it all by themselves, but they had a lot of help. And Dirk Nowitzki had help, a lot of help over the years. You look at the rosters that he played with from about 2002 when that team started really getting good, early 2000s, all the way to now. You look at all the players that played for that organization. They played with some talented people. Okay? So it's very unfair to make that comparison. Now, let's think about superstars. There have been many individually great players who've played on bad teams, okay, for stretches. You trying to tell me Charles Barkley wasn't a superstar in the late 80s with the Philadelphia 76ers? Bernard King wasn't a superstar with the New York Knicks in the mid-80s when he was dropping 50 in back-to-back games? Allen Iverson wasn't a superstar the years the Sixers weren't good. Michael Jordan wasn't a superstar the first couple years of his league when his team wasn't winning 50 games, but he was dropping 30, 50, 60, 48 points on anybody. When a defensive, improving his defensive ability, dropping record-breaking playoff performances, he wasn't a superstar just because his teams weren't very good. Adrian Dantley wasn't a superstar in Utah. George Gervin, for some years, wasn't good with the Spurs just because they didn't have playoff success. It's a dumb comment for him to make. And Here we are, 60 games into the season. They have a winning record, which some people did not expect the Thunder to have. Let's be honest. I remember the comments in the videos that the Thunder weren't going to win more than 35 games. They're going to have a winning record. Yes, they've been on a skid lately, but they have a winning record. And Russell Westbrook, past 60 games, is averaging a triple-double. Something that has never been done save for one season in NBA history. Mark Cuban's wrong. He's just being stubborn. He's being very stubborn right now. All right? Russell Westbrook is a bona fide superstar, and he knows it, and he needs to clamp up about that. Give the man his props, man. So much disrespect for this guy.